guest artist comes from the island of Oahu. I hope he's ready. Okay, he's over there. Okay. Right now he's an assistant professor at the University of Hawaii in Hawaiian Studies, but his musical career spans from his years at Kamehameha schools, and he emailed me his bio, and I asked everybody, just send me one short bio. Brada's one was like boom, 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 pages and pages, right? And I thought it was really interesting. He told me that he was married twice. I said, oh, okay, interesting, yeah. You know, he comes from the Big Island. Originally, the family comes from the Big Island. I remember him because I was his Sunday school teacher at Kamehameha School. I think he was 7th or 8th grade, and I was either junior or high school. And went to the family house. You know, we used to have deputation team at Kamehameha schools, and after our service, we were invited to their home, the Osorio home in Hilo. So would you please welcome our first guest, Mr. John Osorio. Okay. I never did this before, but it's good. Yeah, I can handle. Yeah. Tell us about your musical career, John.
It was every now and then I think the musical career is over and it just keeps going on, but it's been a long one. It hasn't been very remunerative. I haven't made a lot of money yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty much it. I was very fortunate to be able to play for 10 years with Randy Borden from Molokai. We did a total of, yeah. We did three albums together. Well, they used to call them albums. You know, you kupun. And the last recording that we did was a CD that we made while Randy was dying of cancer about 2 years ago. And so much of my favorite memories of music are tied up with Randy Borden.
And outside of your music career, you also mentioned that you were involved with church and choir.
You know that short bio? That is a short bio. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I thought you would just take whatever you like and throw the rest away.
No, but it's interesting to
know,
you know, that educators do go to church. We work late Saturday nights, right? And it's hard time to get up in the morning, right?
That's very true. Once you start having children, then you start going to church. Because then you can put them away in a Sunday school for about an hour. You don't have to listen to them.
That's the secret. How come the curtain never open yet? Open this curtain. Thank you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our first musical guest, Mr. John Osorio.
I thought I would open with a song that Randy and I recorded along with Steve Brown in this last CD that we did called Eho'i Mai. This is a song that I wrote for a hula dancer named Keola Kamahele, who was leaving our church and moving to Salt Lake City. And I hated to see him go because we were starting to play some music together and he was dancing. And I was actually making some good money. And just as I started to make money, the bugger leaves. But I wanted to write a song about how it is that Hawaiians never really leave this place. I mean, even if we have to go away, or even if we leave, there's a part of us that always remains here because we are rooted in this land, in this soil. And about a year after I wrote this song, Randy came and we decided to make this CD together, and I asked Randy to sing this. knowing that he was not going to be staying with us very long. And so when you hear this, you'll hear his voice. When I leave, I will take from all the songs you've been given. Fly back to us when you hear them, oh, hear them. I have seen all the signs of my life as they daily unfold. I am pleased to have joined with you all in the dance of my soul. And I will feel as long as you feel that we're never apart. When I leave, when I Thank you very much. They asked us to play 3 songs. I think it's because they know that all Hawaiian musicians love to talk endlessly between musical numbers. But I'll try to keep this short. This next song pays homage to 2 people that I hold very dear at the Center for Hawaiian Studies. One is our kumuhula, John Kiola Lake, and the other is my colleague, Kanalu Young. Kanalu Young has been confined to a wheelchair since a diving accident when he was 15 years old. But he got his PhD 2 years before I did, just through hard work and real determination. He's another historian. And he and John Lake together wrote the lyrics to this song. I wrote the music, they did the lyrics. And we did this as a song to honor our aumakua, our akua, the spiritual forces that make it possible for us to live with pono here in the islands. It's very difficult sometimes to know what is right, what is the right thing to do. There are so many distractions in this society. But we believe that whether you pray to a Christian God or whoever your akua are, that the very process of asking them for guidance is the proper thing to do, and you will always be guided. This song is called Kahulina'au, the Changing Tide. And again, I honor my friends who have written it. Nanao makua e ala kaimai, nanao makua e ala kaimai, nanao makua e ala kaimai, nanao makua e mai ha'awi pio i nā makamaka o iwi maoli o ka pai aina, e pai hali hali po aku i kukulu aku o ka hua, e ulu no ke ho o mana e ka hana lau lima e ka malama wale hoku ka manawa ho o kau ka waha paa i nei ano ka huli au e ulua e no e au me ka ike pū e homa e mana o lana me ka pono e ki a mana o iko nala ho na nao makua e ala ka Nanao makua e ala ka imai, Nanau makua e ala ka imai. Nanau makua e ala ka imai. Nanau makua e. O ka neho ala ni ka mo'okua hinilahi. Noho ia ka lakau. Kuno ka lehu lehu ho'ona ni kualoa. Ha'aha o ka na'i au pungi. A o ko o lelo hano hano na kuku. I ako I ka waimana o lana. E o e Hawaii na nāku I ka pono. Nei ano ka huli au e. Ulua e no e au me ka ike pū. E homa e mana o lana me ka pono e. E ki a mana o I ke ala ho. Nana o magua e ala ka imai. Nana o makua 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 e. Thank you. This last song is one that Randy Borden and I wrote in March of 1977, about 2 weeks after George Helm and Kimo Mitchell disappeared on the island of Kaho'olawe. Of all of the stories that any of us in my age group in the 40s and 50s can tell about growing up in Hawaii, to us the most inspirational is the story of how a very small handful of young people went up against the U.S. Navy in the 1970s and made them return that island. And of course it didn't come without sacrifice, and so the song is a tribute to those young men and young women who gave their lives for the island. I can recall the way and we would all be still by your melody, and now your voice is gone, and to the sea belongs all of the gentle songs that you had harbored. Hawaiian soul, how could you leave us? You've not been lost at sea, you're only wandering. Hawaiian guide us.